Fenner is a freshman guard on the Nevada men's basketball team. However, while he was growing up, he didn't want to be seen as just a basketball player. In an attempt to become something more, he found other outlets, while he was also escaping a bumpy relationship with his father, Derek Fenner, who is a former NFL player.
My relationship with my father it's all right. I haven't lived with him for years now, and after my parents' divorce, it was really difficult. But we've had our ups and downs, and I wish we were on better terms. But at the same time, it's not like he's not there. Don't get me wrong. It's just more like our relationship isn't where it should be.
And then if there's one thing that you could tell your dad that he doesn't know that you've never told him before, what would you say to him?
That's a deep question. If there was one thing I'd tell him that I wish he could just at least come close to comprehending is he messed up. I feel like our family would be still together, if he didn't move me away when I was younger. He moved me away a lot, and I didn't live with him. So he told me after I moved to Maryland with my grandparents, or to live with my grandparents, he said he'd live with me, but he never did. So I don't know. I just wish he could understand. That really hurt our relationship, but he just fails to understand it. So, like I said, he's like Oedipus, the blind seer. He just can't see. So, I don't know. I guess it's not his fault, or whatever. I don't know. I've trusted a lot of people in my life, and it's just it backfired. And that sort of goes back to my dad. I built layers after being hurt, and then I let people in, and then get hurt again. I gotta build more layers. It's at the time it was just a cycle. So I just thought I was like, I just let everybody, block everybody out, and then I don't have to worry about it. But then it seemed to help. So I found the people who I knew I could trust, and kept them closest to me, and it helped me in the long run.
DJ was also able to break down those barriers and find some peace by teaching himself how to play the piano.
I remember class was over and everybody was hanging out, we had some free time, and somebody started playing the piano. Next thing you know, all the girls just swarmed him. It was on the keys. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So next thing you know, I'm going home to my grandparents' house, and I practice Changes by Tupac. And from there, a week or two later, I go back to school, and I started playing Changes. And then I also learned 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. And next thing you know, girls started coming around me, so that's kind of the reason. And then it turned into something serious. I didn't know I love it as much as I've come to love it. So
there's another outlet of his that doesn't require any thinking or any doing, but rather just being.
It's just an unexplainable feeling. I can't explain how great it feels to simply just go out there and look at nature, and let my mind run free and think of whatever I want to think of, or nothing at all. It's something that I wish that when I pass away, I want my soul to just fly out there, and just free itself.
But he has used video production to express himself and even how he feels about having a father who he wishes would have been more present in his life.
The video about my dad, I made it junior year of high school in my first video production class. It was just supposed to be a little short video on, a struggle in your life or something like that. And That was the first thing that came to mind. So I made a production, and I think I didn't even name it. I didn't even know what to name it. I don't think. So it's just remained untitled, and I don't even, it's just like there to, if anybody, like, I don't really care for it to be out there or anything. It's just like there for me. And, so yeah.
Do you feel like you'd be different if your dad was more present growing up, and how?
I think I would absolutely be different. I don't know if I'd be as mature as I am now. I still feel like I'd be pretty mature, but due to struggles I've been through, it grew me up. But sometimes I think if my dad was different, if my mom was different, if my sister was different, if I was different, then the world would be different. But that's not, you can't look at things like that, because everything happens for a reason. Everything I've been through is just making me a better person. So things would have been different, obviously, but would I ask for it to be differently? Not necessarily. Whatever happens, happened, and that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be.